Welcome to Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV as we present to you Senior Night 2021 before the Jackson County Lady Generals entertain the Knox Central Lady Panthers here on the next to last home game of the 2021 season for these Jackson County Lady Generals. They're setting up the floor now and about to honor, I believe there's a total of 4 seniors that they're going to be honoring here tonight. We'll get you clued in on that as we get closer to time. We are streaming to you live on our Facebook page on PRTC TV. Going to be honoring Mackenzie Allen, also Sean Lovely, Macy Robinson, and Emily Rose. Emily out there now on the floor, our only senior JCHS Lady General. While we've got just a minute, we'll go ahead and tell you what we know about each of these 4 seniors. The first one we mentioned earlier was Mackenzie Allen. She is a cheerleader. Mackenzie is going to be escorted by her mother, Nikki Allen, and her father, Eric Allen. She's been in cheerleading and also Link Crew. She plans to pursue a degree in psychology after graduation. Heather Madden is her choice as the staff member that influenced her the most while here at JCHS. Mrs. Madden was always understanding and helpful. That's Mackenzie Allen, what she's participated in and her future plans. Second senior is Sean Lovely, who's participated in JROTC. He's going to be escorted by his mother, Kelly Moore. He has participated in JROTC and Skills USA. Sean plans to go straight to work after high school. He would like to work in the field of carpentry. Gerald Maupin is the staff member that he picked out that's influenced him the most. He has taught me to never give up, made him feel like that no one is better or below me in life. He helped him to see that everyone is equal. Third senior is Macy Robinson. She is also being recognized for being a cheerleader. Lucian Robinson and Tiffany Robinson, her mom and dad, will be escorting her. She's been in cheerleading and FFA. She plans to either attend the University of the Cumberlands and take pre-vet classes, or she will go to cosmetology school. Macy actually had a couple of different staff members she wanted to recognize that have had the biggest impact on her life. Candria Bingham, always with a positive outlook, very encouraging, always helpful, and always pushed her to do her best. Also like to recognize her cheer coaches, Shelby and Rosanna Denham, for pushing her to never give up. Final senior is probably the one that you're most notable about, as far as most familiar with, rather, because you've been watching the broadcast of our Lady Generals. Our only senior on the basketball team, Emily Rose. Her father and mother, Shane and Jonna Rose, going to be escorting her tonight. She's been in volleyball for 4 years, basketball for 5, and Link Crew for 2. And she chose Tiffany Medlock as the staff member who has made the biggest impact on her life, always pushing her out of her normal comfort zone and exploring her limits as a student, and helped her to become a better person. So, little insight into Mackenzie Allen, Sean Lovely, Macy Robinson, and Emily Rose that are going to be honored here tonight as for our 4 seniors for 2021 for girls basketball and also for cheerleading and JROTC. Trying to think. I know that Clay Aikman no longer with the team. Do we have a senior boy left?
Turry.
Yep, that's right. Xander Terry.
The one that come from Oneida. 2 seniors.
2 seniors, Xander Terry and Orrin Frost.
Orrin Frost,
yeah,
yes.
Yeah. I'm assuming they'll probably honor them on a separate night, Monday night. So Monday night they'll be honoring the senior boys and maybe a few other categories as well on Monday night.
Not a whole lot of seniors, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
So we'll be returning a lot next year.
Yeah, on both squads.
Yeah, both
squads. And that's encouraging for the future for both the boys and girls program. This is Senior Night 2021. We are awaiting the beginning of it. They were supposed to try to get started around 5:30, and it's right now that time if you're streaming with us live on our PRTC TV Facebook page. Got a game at 6 o'clock tonight between the Lady Generals and the visiting Knox Central Lady Panthers.
Should be a good one.
Have learned we're going to be without our second leading scorer, freshman Kylie Shannon, tonight because she's battling strep throat. So that's a blow, but an opportunity for other players to jump in there and fill in the gap. May have a big night from somebody we're not used to having a big night from.
That's true. May wake them up a little.
We'll tell you about our upcoming broadcast while we've got just a minute. We are planning on bringing you games on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday next week. That'll be the final week of the regular season. Monday, the Jackson County boys play Bergen from over in the 12th region. And then that will be also the boys' senior night. On Tuesday, it will be Tony Petrowski and the Corbin Redhounds coming to Jackson County High School. That'll be Tuesday night. Jackson County boys against Corbin. And then on Thursday, it'll be our final regular season broadcast, which will be the Jackson County Lady Generals traveling over to Owsley County to take on the top team in the 14th region.
It should be a good one.
Lady Owls. Should be a dandy basketball game. And then on Monday, March 15th, we'll start the 49th District Tournament. We'll be partnering up with Eddie Smith and Mitch from the Southeast Kentucky Network for the district tournament. I'll be doing play-by-play, and Eddie will be doing color for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. That'll be the 15th, 16th, 18th, and 19th for 49th District play. And we'll be covering all the games, as a matter of fact, for the district tournament, even those that don't involve teams from Jackson County. So make sure you tune in for that week after next. We also have learned that we will not be allowed to cover the 13th region basketball tournament should our girls or boys from Jackson County advance to that, because KSR owns the live video streaming rights to that tournament. And it doesn't look like we'll be able to cover the 14th region as well, because there's broadcast rights over there, maybe from Hometown 24 or another company that has purchased those. So
speaking of Owsley County in the 14th, where is the district this year? Is it Estill County?
It's at Estill. Yep. Yeah, the
Well,
district is at Estill, and of course the Lady Owls will be going in as the heavy favorites, as probably the only team that's really held close to them, actually is the only team that's held close to them, is Powell County. Lee County kind of down this year. As is, who am I missing? Estill on the girls' side. So it'll be Owsley, I believe, playing Lee, and then Estill will play Powell, and then the two winners will play. And Owsley should easily advance as 56 district champions again this year, and have really got a legitimate shot if they play ball like they're capable of doing, of going to the state tournament this year as 14th region champions.
Did get to the quarterfinals last year in the region.
They did.
Yeah, they did. So probably a maybe even better shot this year.
On the boys' side, I think maybe the Owsley boys might sneak in there. They're the
they did last year.
Yeah, I think they're either the 2 or the 3 seed.
Yeah.
I believe either Powell or Estill is the top seed, and so Owsley could get to the regional tournament as well. And on the girls' side for Jackson County, we do expect the Lady Generals, if they can knock off Clay County for the 3rd time this year on Clay County's home floor, that they will advance on to the 13th region tournament. The boys having a little bit of a down year at 4-9 this year. They'd have to upset Clay at Clay, which would be a really big upset, because Clay boys are pretty good this year. So we got a pretty good shot, at least for the both girls teams to make the regional tournament, and we'll certainly be rooting for the Owsley boys and the Jackson County boys as well. Tip time for this one's supposed to be 6 o'clock. We're just about 25 minutes till or so now, and just awaiting for the start of the 2021 senior night festivities here at Jackson County High School.
Speaking of Knox Central girls, they did lose their star player the rest of the year, Hallie Collins.
Hallie had transferred from North Laurel when her mother moved back to Barberville, and only got in a couple of games before she fell and was injured. And Hallie was the leading scorer for actually both North Laurel and Knox Central when she went down with her injury and when she transferred.
And probably top player in the region as well.
Very arguably. I don't know of anybody else statistically that would match up with her.
No, she's pretty good.
Numbers, and only an 8th grader.
That's right.
Yeah, so we wish Hallie the best in her recovery. Well, she's got some connections here in Jackson County with her mother working over here, Tanya, and also her father, Larry, born and bred Jackson County and went to Jackson County High School. So we are about to get started here with the 2021 senior night. It's amazing to think that on this Friday, March 5th, that we would normally be right in the middle of the district tournament right now.
That's true.
And it's still
I know it's kind of sad, the COVID limits the crowd here to see something like
Yeah.
this too. So you know, kind of.
Well, and it makes it all the more important that, you know, PRTC has stepped up to bring the streaming coverage to their homes so they can watch it in high def on our YouTube channel and also see it on our Facebook page. So we're happy to come into your homes.
We'd like to welcome you to the 2021 Senior Night. And this year's been a little different for all of us, but we would like to honor these 4 seniors. Our first senior is Mackenzie Allen, who is a cheerleader.
Public address announcer Tim Madden taking over here.
Her mother, Nikki Allen, and her father, Eric Allen. She has participated cheerleading and link crew. She plans to pursue a degree in psychology after graduation. Heather Madden is a staff member that has influenced her most here at the Jackson County High School. Ms. Madden was always understanding and very helpful. Mackenzie Allen.
First senior, Mackenzie Allen, escorted by her mother and father, Eric and Nikki Allen.
Our next senior is Sean Lovely. Sean participates in the JROTC. Sean is escorted by his mother, Kelly Moore. He is participating in the JROTC and Skills USA. Sean plans to go straight to work after high school. He would like to work in carpentry. Jerome Ogden is a staff member that has influenced him the most. He has taught me to never give up, made me feel that no one is better or below me in life, and helped me to see that everyone is equal. Sean Lovely.
Sean Lovely being honored as our next senior, escorted by his mother, Kelly Moore.
Our next senior is Macy Robinson.
Next senior is Macy Robinson, being escorted by her mother and father, Lucian and Tiffany Robinson.
She's participated in cheerleading and FFA. She plans to either attend the University of Cumberland and take pre-vet classes, or she will go to cosmetology school. Macy has a couple of staff members or coaches that has impacted her life. Andrew Bingham always has had a positive outlook, is very encouraging, and always helps everyone. She has always pushed me to do my best. She also would like to recognize her cheerleading coaches, Shelby and Rosanna Denham, for pushing her to never give up. Macy Robinson.
Macy Robinson being honored. Up next, our final senior, Emily Rose, with her mother and father, Shane and Jonna Rose.
Lady Generals Senior, Emily Rose. Emily has been escorted by her father, Shane Rose, and her mother, Jonna Rose. Emily participated in volleyball for 4 years, basketball for 5 years, link crew for 2 years. Tiffany Medlock is a staff member who has made the biggest impact on her life. She always pushes her out of my normal comfort zones and explores my limits as a student. She has helped me to become a better person. Emily Rose.
Emily Rose, our lone Lady General senior, being honored here. So that'll wrap up the 2021 senior night for the Lady Generals and also the JCHS cheerleaders and also JROTC, as we honored Mackenzie Allen, Sean Lovely, Macy Robinson, and Emily Rose. We're going to step away for a break, and we thank you for joining us for the 2021 Senior Night festivities here at Jackson County High School on PRTC TV.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help. With fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC. It's all about you.
A bundle from PRTC is your local choice for internet, TV, and phone at a better value. Our internet's faster than ever with consistent, affordable speeds no matter how many devices are online. State-of-the-art TV connections deliver more HD choices, convenient DVR options, and now TV everywhere. And unlimited local calling with new long-distance plans. Backed by exceptional 24-hour customer service. Make the local choice for a better value. Call or visit PRTC online today.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
How'd I do?
You'll get better.
Tim can't wait to be a real driver. But for now, he's king of the online track. Thanks to PRTC Broadband, our 100% fiber network speeds up to 1 gig, give him the edge against players anywhere, even the other end of the couch.
Whoa. You'll get better.
Visit prtcnet.org to learn more.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
At some point, you make a choice about who you are.
Something big.
They're at home. I'm at home.
Are we all having a good time?
Something bold.
There's a revolution going on inside of you.
Your new binge is here.
It feels really right.
Get HBO Max today and see what you've been missing. Already an HBO subscriber? Access is included at no additional charge. Using your current login to start streaming.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save. This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
Your local TV company works hard to bring you popular shows at a fair price. Going to bat against media giants that control most of the things you watch. Media giants use their power to raise prices on popular channels. When local TV companies push back to protect you, media giants threaten to pull the plug on your favorite channels. Seriously, we're on your side, working to get you the shows you want at a reasonable price.
With PRTC's new expanded IPTV options, get more channels you love for less. Start with our basic TV tier, then add the expanded and digital tiers for maximum variety, or add specialty tiers to your basic package. Tiers like news and sports, or sports and more, the entertainment tier, kids and family, or our new Heartland tier. To learn more about your expanded IPTV options, call or visit PRTC online today.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Get in the circle.
A new network celebrating country music invites you into the circle, where you'll get insider access to all that country has to offer.
There's some magic in here.
I can't wait to watch Circle.
Imagine an experience by the artists, for the fans.
You have a home here and you have a place here, and it's a place that you belong.
This is country. This is your community.
It doesn't get any better than this.
We are artist-driven, authentic, fan-focused.
Country music has the most dedicated fans I've ever seen.
Country plays here.
Join me in the circle.
Join us in the circle.
From the ranch lands of Montana to Georgia's coastal plains, a nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative to bring advanced digital infrastructure to the regions and the people they serve. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth and improve access to first-rate education, healthcare, and government services. The work is far from over. Together, rural Americans will continue to drive growth and create opportunities by partnering with local telecom providers to build thriving, smart rural communities. And it all starts with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Jessica, we need to leave right now.
I need to get something. Dance recitals are so boring.
There's a meaning no one knows. Waiting to be set
So,
free.
what's the empty suitcase for?
The grand prize trophy.
Duh.
Confidence. Pass it on.
I was born to be somebody.
You know, your dad and I are thinking about dropping the home phone service.
Really, Mom? Have you thought this through?
Yeah, we were just thinking that.
About dropped calls, or dead cell phone batteries, or not being able to use the phones we have all over the house?
Well, we weren't thinking about all that.
I'm sure you'll make the right decision, Mom.
There are a lot of good reasons to have home phone service, and when you keep your service with PRTC, it's a great value. Think it through, then contact PRTC.
It's simple economics. The price of things is set by what it costs to make them.
PRTC TV welcomes you to our coverage of local and regional high school basketball. Tonight, we're at Jackson County High School as the Lady Generals entertain the Knox Central Lady Panthers from the 51st District. Along with TJ Isaacs, Mark Solfridge, Justin Lake, Sonny Gabbard, my name's Brian Murray. It is wonderful to have you as we stream live on this Friday, March the 5th on the PRTC TV Facebook page, and we are also streaming live on our PRTC TV YouTube channel. If you are there, you already know that, but if you want us to pop up in your news feed and on your list of preferences, make sure you hit like on our Facebook page and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and we'll keep you in the know with everything going on with local and regional high school basketball that we are covering, which includes Jackson County, Owsley County, and also Clay County, and we'll be expanding hopefully in the near future into places like Lee and different places as well. We are here tonight for the week before the final week of the regular season. District tournaments have already been announced. They will be coming up a week after next. The Lady Generals, after tonight, will have their final week of the regular season next week. They'll be on the road, both actually all three contests next week. North Laurel on Monday, Rockcastle County on Tuesday, and then Owsley County on Thursday. What a week.
Wow, that's 3 tough games. Rockcastle's good too this year.
Well, I was telling Coach Tyree early in the season when I first saw the schedule and went through it, and outside of maybe overmatching Redbird and maybe like Williamsburg and Barberville, the rest of them are really good teams. We've played South, Clay, Bell, Corbin, North, Whitley.
Pretty good teams.
Yeah, played a lot of really good teams this year, but makes you better come tournament time. And even if Jackson County isn't able to pick up a win going into the district tournament, they would be 10-10 if they played all their games and didn't win anymore, which we expect they will win at least one or two of them. But your teams that have your higher RPIs, they're ready for tournament time.
Yeah, right.
I was looking up some data the other day. I'd never actually looked it up. RPI, what does it stand for?
Ratings, power, I don't know what that.
Ratings percentage index. Ratings percentage index. It's made up of three things. It's 25% your win-loss record, 25% your opponent's strength of schedule, and 50% your strength of schedule. So
didn't know that.
It goes into how many you win and lose, how strong the teams you play, and how strong the teams are that you're playing. So it is a pretty good stat to keep up with, because anybody can win 25 games if you play a lot of teams that are not as good as you are. So Jackson County, coming into the game tonight, has an RPI of .57103, and Knox Central has a .59061. So
pretty evenly.
Pretty even. To give you a comparative analysis, North Laurel is .689. So, but there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams that are all right in a wad in the middle of the 13th region: South Laurel, Whitley, Knox Central, Pineville, Corbin, and Jackson County.
All right in the midst.
That less than 3 RPI points separate those.
So any of those teams could beat each other.
Right now, RPI-wise, North Laurel's number 1, which they're state ranked. I haven't heard lately how high they're ranked. Have you?
No, I haven't.
But I know they're ranked.
Yeah.
They're 17-4. Bell County is number 2 in the region, also at 17-4.
And we beat them at Bell.
And they've gotten really hot lately. South Laurel 3rd at 14-9. Whitley County 4th at 14-8. Knox Central 5th at 10-4. Pineville 6th at 13-4. Corbin 7th at 14-8. And Jackson County is 9th, 8th at 10-6. Clay County is number 9 at 9-7. They have a .53 RPI. So a lot of teams very evenly matched here in the 13th region. This game has lost a little bit of its luster. We found out before the broadcast that Jackson County's second leading scorer, very talented freshman Kylie Shannon, is out with strep throat. So that will certainly hurt Jackson County, as she is not only our second leading scorer, but she is our second leading rebounder and our top field goal shooter.
Yeah, she's excellent down low around the post. You know, she don't hardly miss. I think you said shooting 61% from the field.
Yep.
I mean, she's a go-getter, dives for the balls. And
she's got my vote this year as far as the players that I've seen and heard of as being probably the top newcomer in the 13th region.
Could be,
as far as coming in as a freshman and really making an impact. She's really made a huge impact on these Lady Generals.
Especially here lately. She's been playing very well.
Yeah, she's had some really dandy games, and a very smart player and fearless as well.
Yes.
So I know her mom and dad has to be very proud of her, and she's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yes, she does.
As a Lady General. These Lady Generals are very, very young. Starter-wise, you've got a sophomore, a freshman, a junior, actually 2 juniors.
And a senior.
And a senior. Yeah, but then you've got an 8th grader that comes right off the bench, and I think Jenna Creech is a sophomore, I believe.
I think we got a lot of sophomores, I believe.
Got a lot of sophomores, yep. So a lot of talent up and coming for Jackson County. We are not going to get the game underway at 6 o'clock, as you probably can tell from our video footage of the teams warming up. It is almost 6 o'clock now, and we've still got about 13 minutes before the start of this basketball game. So we're going to go ahead and step away for a break, and we'll come back and give you our PRTC TV matchup preview. We'll look in depth at both of these teams scoring-wise and head-to-head and the coaching staff and different things. We'll step away for a quick break, come back and do that, and get you ready for this 13th region matchup between the visiting Knox Central Lady Panthers and the Jackson County Lady Generals. It's coming up here on PRTC TV.
Your local TV company works hard to bring you popular shows at a fair price. Going to bat against media giants that control most of the things you watch. Media giants use their power to raise prices on popular channels. When local TV companies push back to protect you, media giants threaten to pull the plug on your favorite channels. Seriously, we're on your side, working to get you the shows you want at a reasonable price.
With PRTC's new expanded IPTV options, get more channels you love for less. Start with our basic TV tier, then add the expanded and digital tiers for maximum variety, or add specialty tiers to your basic package. Tiers like news and sports, or sports and more, the entertainment tier, kids and family, or our new Heartland tier. To learn more about your expanded IPTV options, call or visit PRTC online today.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Get in the circle.
A new network celebrating country music invites you into the circle, where you'll get insider access to all that country has to offer.
There's some magic in here.
I can't wait to watch Circle.
Imagine an experience by the artists for the fans.
You have a home here and you have a place here, and it's a place that you belong.
This is country. This is your community.
It doesn't get any better than this.
We are artist-driven, authentic, fan-focused.
Country music has the most dedicated fans I've ever seen.
Country plays here.
Join me in the circle.
Join us in the circle.
From the ranch lands of Montana to Georgia's coastal plains, a nationwide effort is underway to bring high-speed internet to small-town America. Rural broadband providers are taking the initiative to bring advanced digital infrastructure to the regions and the people they serve. Their goal? To enhance quality of life by creating smart rural communities, which utilize a robust fiber network to jumpstart economic growth and improve access to first-rate education, healthcare, and government services. The work is far from over. Together, rural Americans will continue to drive growth and create opportunities by partnering with local telecom providers to build thriving, smart rural communities. And it all starts with the transformative power of rural broadband networks.
Jessica, we need to leave right now. I need to get something. Dance recitals are so boring.
There's a meaning no one knows. Waiting to be set
So,
free.
what's the empty suitcase for? The grand prize trophy.
Duh.
Confidence. Pass it on.
I was born to be somebody.
Welcome back to Jackson County High School here on PRTC TV. We are about 8 minutes or so from the start of this one between the Jackson County Lady Generals and the visiting Knox Central Lady Panthers. Want to give a shout out to Stephen Ray Black sharing our broadcast on his Facebook page tonight, so the Knox Central fans can tune into the game and watch PRTC TV. Thank you, Stephen Ray. Time for our PRTC TV matchup preview. The Knox Central Lady Panthers are an impressive 10-4 in the 2021 season. They've had quality wins over Corbin, Whitley County, Pineville, and Berea. Berea doesn't have a very high RPI, but they have knocked off teams like South Laurel, Pineville, and Owsley County this year. Leading scorers for the Lady Panthers are junior guard Kaylin Mills and junior forward Brianna Gallagher, who both average right at 15 points per game. Senior guard Presley Parton is up next at 12.5, and junior Zoe Lyford is fourth in scoring, right at 10 per game. And that's impressive alone. That's
Yes.
4 starters for Knox Central averaging double figures.
That's good. That's impressive.
Don't see it very
Nope.
often. Lyford is the leading shooter on threes percentage-wise, 14 of 39 for 36%, with Parton leading the team in made threes, 17 of 51 for 33%. Mills is the best free throw shooter on the Lady Panthers, making 64 of 90 for 71%. Gallagher, the top rebounder, at 7.5 per game. Knox Central has been hot of late. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. They are 3-0 and the top seed in the 51st district this year, with wins over Pineville, Lynn Camp, and Barberville, the other 3 teams in the 51st. They will play Pineville in the opening round week after next. No, actually, I take that back. They will play Barberville in the opening round week after next. They have all their top scorers back from last year when they went 11-17. They were runner-up to Pineville in the district and lost in the first round of the 13th region to eventual champion North Laurel. The Jackson County Lady Generals are also having a good season, 10-6 on the year. Quality wins over Bell County, Corbin, and Clay County twice. Sophomore center Kennedy Ward leads the offense with 12 points per game, followed closely by freshman forward Kylie Shannon at 11.6 per game, and junior shooting guard Natalie Carl at 11.3 points per game. Shannon is also the leading shooter in field goal percentage, a very impressive 61%. Carl is the leading three-point shot. Hasn't shot them as well this year as she did last year, but she's shooting 29%, 35 out of 121.
Probably they're guarding her a little better this year because they know she can shoot. So
well, we had that game against South where, she couldn't get a shot off.
She got 3 shots. Yeah, they hounded her good.
I think she took maybe 1 or 2 threes all night long. Now, Kennedy Ward is tops from the free throw line, 24 of 32 for 75%, a number that she's worked on a lot and has improved a lot since last year. And she's also our top rebounder at over 8 per game, so she's almost averaging a double-double as a sophomore. Kylie Shannon right behind her at 7.9 rebounds per game. Only a few rebounds separate the two for the entire year. Of course, we mentioned Kylie Shannon is out with strep throat tonight, so she will not be in the Lady Generals lineup. Lady Generals have been kind of cold lately. They've lost 3 of their last 4 games, all 3 to very good teams, North Laurel, South Laurel, and Whitley County. Whitley County, one of those teams that they shoot a lot of threes, and if they're hot, they're very hard to beat. But if they're cold, then they can be beat. As a matter of fact, in an earlier game this year, Knox Central beat Whitley County, and I think Whitley was 4 of 24 from the three-point line.
No wonder they got beat.
Yep. But of course, from looking at the stats that I saw, Knox Central didn't play especially well that night like they normally do anyway, but it was a nip-and-tuck game and probably a defensive battle as well. Jackson County is 4-1 in 49th District play. They'll be the number 2 seed playing Clay County at Clay County on Monday, March 15th, trying to knock off Clay County 3 times in the same season, defeating them on their home floor this year for the first time in 17 years since Sarah Elliott's senior year in 2004. Knox Central is coached by Jamie Souders, who's in her 5th season, an overall record of 56 wins versus 83 losses. Her teams have made the regional tournament every year she's coached, but have lost in the opening round all 4 years that they have made it. Jackson County is coached by Courtney Tyree. She's in her 3rd season, an impressive win-loss record of 49-24 so far in her 2+ seasons. Historically, going back as far as we could online to the 1997-1998 season, over the past 23 years, these teams have met 22 times, with Knox Central winning 13 to Jackson County's 9. Their last game was last season, December 20th of 2019 at a Corbin tournament on a neutral floor, with Jackson County winning 61-54. Taya Davis led the scoring with 18, and Eden Lakes had 15 in that game. Jackson County has won the last 2 meetings between these 2 teams.
Speaking of that game last year when they beat them, Lady Generals was really playing good at that time, around that time. So that's what they need to do now. They need to really pick up their game. They're lost 3 out of their last 4, and we know they're better than that. So
well, we were concerned. A lot of times these teams play and they'll play good for a while, bad for a while, or whatever, and we were concerned when the Lady Generals had won about 5 or 6 in a row. I think at one point they had won 7 out of 8 before they lost 3 out of 4. And you and I were talking off air one night about that maybe they're peaking too
early. You can do that.
So sometimes, losing 3 out of 4 a week or 2 before district play is not necessarily bad. And tonight, of course, we're going to have a different starter than Kylie Shannon, and it may be Abby Gilbert, or it could be Jenna Creech, or somebody else, and hopefully they can step up.
I was going to say it may step their game up where she's out. So
and I think it probably will be either Abby or Jenna that will get the start tonight. But it's going to be interesting. I was talking with Coach Tyree earlier today, and she was talking about how much they had worked on the press because we really had a hard time with beating the press. I think I counted either 12 or 13 backcourt turnovers against South Laurel. And we had like 25 or 26.
16 in the second half. We just couldn't conquer that press.
That third quarter, we had like I think 8 or 9 just in that quarter when the wheels really fell off in that particular game. Of course, we outscored them in the second quarter, and they got off to a hot start, and we just never could recover. So she's been focusing on perimeter defense as far as guarding the 3 and also beating the press and trying to control those turnovers. But the future certainly looks bright for the Jackson County Lady Generals, as we got a lot of underclassmen and a lot of players coming up that are going to really make their mark.
Well, if we can just conquer the press, I mean, that's what we got to do.
Yeah, and
Because it's really killed us last 2 games we've done.
Well, you think on 25 turnovers, if they converted, say, 10 of those into buckets, that's 20 points.
Yeah.
And I think we lost by, what, 24?
22.
22. So there's your
there
gap.
You go.
That makes a difference in the game. So 2 good teams coming in tonight. Knox Central Lady Panthers at 10-4, and the Jackson County Lady Generals at 10-6 on the year as we head toward the end of the 2021 regular season. We're going to keep it right here for the national anthem. JROTC going to be presenting the flag and colors, and the Jackson County High School Band going to be playing the national anthem. Appreciate the Jackson County High School Band and also the JROTC for the presentation of colors as we honor our great country with the national anthem. PRTC TV bringing you local and high school regional basketball coverage. Time for our starting lineups. First of all, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Knox Central Lady Panthers under head coach Jamie Souders, 10-4 on the year. They will start number 5, Kaylin Mills. They're tied for the leading scorer. Number 44, Brianna Gallagher, also averaging 15 points per game. Number 2 is Zoe Lyford at 10 points per game. Number 21 is Presley Parton, averaging 12.5 points per game. And number 1 is Jalen Fain, averaging 3.5 points per game. Now for the home team, the Jackson County Lady Generals under third-year head coach Courtney Tyree. They will start number 4, Natalie Carl. Also number 44, sophomore Kennedy Ward. Number 10 is junior Eden Lakes. Number 34 is 8th grader Abby Gilbert. And our lone senior on senior night is number 24, Emily Rose.
Like to see Emily Rose have a big night tonight since it's senior night.
be a good night to have a big
that's
night.
right.
Lady Generals led in scoring by sophomore Kennedy Ward, averaging 12 points per game. Natalie Carl, 11.3. Abby Gilbert at 7.7. Eden Lakes at 5.2, and Emily Rose at 4.3. Again, playing without our second leading scorer and second leading rebounder, freshman Kylie Shannon tonight, who is out sick with strep.
I got to see how these Lady Generals play without Shannon tonight.
So Mills, Gallagher, Parton, Lyford, and Fain, 5, 44, 21, 2, and 1 for Knox Central. Ward, Carl, Lakes, Rose, and Gilbert for Jackson County, and they have the first possession of the game. Carl double teamed in the corner.
Coming out with some pressure defense.
Trying to get it to the high post to Kennedy Ward. Good hands by Gallagher to knock it out of bounds. Natalie Carl gives it to Gilbert. In the corner to Emily Rose. Now down low to Ward. Ward off the window and in.
I have a feeling they may pound it down low to her tonight.
Well, Knox Central really has nobody that can compare to the size of Kennedy Ward. The closest would be Gallagher, and I would say she's probably maybe 5'10".
Yeah, probably.
Tipped nicely. Good job by Eden Lakes to tip it into the hands of Abby Gilbert. So a turnover for Knox Central on their first possession, and almost airmailed it, but Natalie Carl with a nice catch.
Good pass.
Feed down to Gilbert, and she can't get the bucket to go, and almost gets a reach-in frustration foul after the basket. And then they lose it on the other end. Number 5, Mills lost the handle on it. Eden Lakes with a tough shot, can't get it to fall. A lot of body contact, no call. Lyford heading the other way for Knox Central. Just over a minute gone, 2-0. Lady Generals opening up in a 2-3 zone. Mills with it out top. Left corner to Gallagher. Gallagher trying to make her move on the baseline. Goes under with a scoop shot. No good. Rebound to Abby Gilbert.
It's a high scoop shot.
Thought she was going to try a little reverse layup. Ahead to Rose. Rose stops and pops high off the window. No good, but right there is Kennedy Ward with the offensive rebound and the putback.
Ward at the right place on that one.
Kennedy Ward only a sophomore.
Another turnover.
Ball's knocked away nicely again by Jackson County. So the Lady Generals playing good defense to open up the game. Back door, they find Natalie Carl, ball fake, and then she gets fouled on the shot by Gallagher and will go to the free throw line.
Good pass by Eden Lakes.
Carl trying to get Gallagher to go for the head fake. She didn't. She blocked her shot, but the official said that she got a piece of her as well. Carl to the free throw line and misses the first one a little bit too strong. Carl on the year shoots 69%, 24 of 35 from the free throw line. Second one is in and out. Missed a pair.
Gotta hit you free throws.
Rebound to Parton, and Lady Panthers heading the other way. Number 21 drives down low, and that's Parton, and she gets her shot blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Ward. Her first, team's first. And number 21, Parton, going to the free throw line. She shoots 68% from the charity stripe. First one is good. So both teams playing without one of their star players. Knox Central playing without Hallie Collins.
That's true.
Who broke her leg. Rebound off the miss into the hands of Eden Lakes. Gallagher almost had it. And Lady Generals playing without Kylie Shannon, who has strep throat.
Boy, Rose is getting mugged.
Good trap, and a steal picked up by Kaylin Mills. And backdoor tried to throw it down low, but Natalie Carl with the interception. Lady Generals already forced how many turnovers?
Four already.
Here in the first
Knox
2.5 minutes.
A little rusty on offense is Knox Central. Good
Abby Gilbert up and in. Nice little job there by Kennedy Ward over to Abby. Abby, a 6'1" or 2" eighth grader.
Boy, she may get 6'3", 6'4" time she's a senior.
Really came up as a guard. Turnaround by Parton is no good. Rebound saved in by Emily Rose. Shot may have been altered by the presence of 6'4" Kennedy Ward. Kennedy did not see the pass coming, and you got to make sure they know it's coming. Kennedy was faced the opposite direction, and Eden passed it to her without her knowing about it, so the Lady Generals turn it over. 6-1. Under 5 to go here in the first quarter from Jackson County High School. Gallagher down low with an easy jumper. It's no good, though. Shot it kind of quick.
The Arrows are their third rebound already.
Lone senior on the Lady Generals, Emily Rose. They are definitely trapping right over here in front of their bench quite a bit. As soon as Eden throws it to Emily, they collapse on her.
It was a good should have been a bounce pass right there.
Carl gives it to Gilbert. Flash pass to
Pass
Kennedy
again.
Ward, up and in.
Another good pass by Gilbert. She knew she was there.
Kennedy Ward's got 6, and Coach Souders is going to call a timeout. 4:26 left here in the first quarter. 8-1, Jackson County on top. Back in a few with more on PRTC TV. Head coach Jamie Souders did not like what he was seeing in the early going and took a quick 30-second timeout to calm his troops down. Jackson County on top 8-1 here on PRTC TV from Jackson County High School. It's 13th region basketball. Mills brings it up against the 2-3 zone of Jackson County. Starts right, goes back left. Parton, ball fake. She got tripped up. I'm not sure if it was on her own feet or not, but she is hurt. Trying her best to get up.
Or something, I thought. But
I didn't even see exactly how she got her feet tangled up, if it was on a Lady General or in her own feet, or was it? But got up under her own power and kind of favoring her
hip, maybe.
Hip and maybe her right knee as well. I'm not sure exactly, but good to see Presley get up and try to shake it off. Into the corner. Carl sets her feet and misses the 3. Rebound, Abby Gilbert back up and in.
Well, the size is working for Jackson County.
Well, they've got all 10 of our points, 6 for Kenna Ward and 4 for Abby Gilbert. And also, when they have to pack it down low against those two, it should open up the outside shooters as well. 10-1. Gallagher down low. She's going to be fouled by Carl on a reach in. And Gallagher going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First on Natalie, second team foul on Jackson County. Gallagher, their leading rebounder on the team, and from the free throw line, as she misses the first one, she shoots 67%, 44 of 66, averages just over 7.5 rebounds per game. First free throws for Gallagher. She gets 1 of 2. They're 2 of 4, and Jackson County has held them without a field goal for over 4 minutes to open up the game. Bad pass.
Not a good pass.
Gallagher jumped in the passing lane as Carl tried to get it to Gilbert. Turnover, Jackson County. Gallagher down low. Her shot is blocked by Kennedy Ward, but they're going to say it went off of Jackson County back to Knox Central.
Good call by the ref. Good block by Ward down low.
Get it into Brianna. Shot is blocked out top at the free throw line by Gilbert. And a travel called on number 5, Kaylin Mills. She tried to pass it and then tried to stop it, and by that time it was too late. So Knox Central battling the turnovers here in the first quarter.
Mills is third by herself.
Eden Lakes into front court in the corner. Natalie Carl wants a 3. That one's off the mark. Long rebound kicks out to Eden Lakes. Now to Rose. Rose on the baseline. Shovel pass to Carl. And gets it back out to Lakes. Natalie going to try another one. This one is no good. Rebound to Emily Rose.
Emily Rose, 4th rebound tonight.
Eden Lakes has her pocket pick. Nice defense by Mills. She's got Gilbert to beat on the other end. Puts it up and no good. Rebound tipped back into Mills' hands. Here's a 3 by Parton. That's off the mark.
What? Knox Central ice cold.
Gallagher has her shot blocked by Kennedy Ward. Abby Gilbert comes up with it. Eden Lakes heading the other way and doesn't have numbers, going to hold it up. Carl Down low to Ward. Ward comes up with it, puts it up, and can't get it to fall.
Gilbert.
Rebound to Gilbert, up and
Boy,
in.
Gilbert. He's everywhere.
Well, that's 2 more rebounds
Yes.
on the offensive
Yes.
end, and we have to be dominating the glass.
Yes, we are. 9-4.
12-2. Jackson County on top by 10. 2-minute mark here in the first quarter.
Central 0 of 9 from the field.
Turnaround, Parton up and no good. Rebound picked up by
Good
Emily
hustle.
Rose. Going after that
Boy.
50-50 ball with Fain. Emily Rose is going to be fouled. Going to go against Fain. That's her first and team second. Jenna Creech and also number 20, Addison Truitt, going to check in. Kennedy Ward and Natalie Carl getting a breather. And also number 1 and number 2, Lyford and Fain, come out for Knox Central.
Lady General's looking sharper in the first quarter.
Truitt saves it in.
Good save.
Gilbert gets it to Lakes. Now to Creech. Creech, ball
Good
fake,
move.
puts it off the glass, too strong.
Gilbert.
Back up and no good. Can't get it to fall. 2 shots at it for the Lady Generals, and Mills tears the rebound out of there. Natalie Fisher in the lineup for Knox Central. Here's a 3, and that one's good. So
First field goal.
finally get off the schneid as Presley Parton nails a 3 and lead down to 7 at 12-5. Took them almost 7 minutes to get their first field goal here in the first quarter. Truitt with the ball overhead. Back out to Eden Lakes. Now to Emily Rose. Emily called for traveling, changed her pivot feet in the paint. Moment of indecision.
Their 5th turnover on the night.
And we've got a substitution coming in for Jackson County.
It's Markham, I believe.
Madison Markham, number 15, replacing Emily Rose.
She can shoot the ball.
Parton across the timeline for the Lady Panthers. In the corner, Parton for 3. That one's no good. They get the own rebound, though, and then we're going to have a tie-up. Jump ball, possession arrow favors Knox Central, so Jackson County should get it to open up the second quarter on the alternating possession arrow.
Knox Central 1 of 12 from the field.
Timberly Frederick also in there. She gets the inbounds pass. Gallagher, 10-footer, is no good, too strong. Rebound to Gilbert. Jackson County can hold for the final shot of the first quarter. They're up by 7, 12-5. Jenna Creech, throw it away. Thought Gilbert was down on the block, or actually number 15 Markham, but she was no longer there. So turnover Jackson County, and Knox Central can get the final shot of the period. Here's a 3 from the wing. It is no good. Long rebound is going to tip off of Knox Central back to Jackson County. So I continue to be wrong. Jackson County should get the final shot of the quarter. 6.6 seconds left.
Boy, what a first quarter by Gilbert.
And Kenna Ward.
Yes.
Eden Lakes on the drive, and we got palming the basketball called on Eden Lakes. So Jackson County started out with not having a lot of turnovers, and we've racked them up here in the last couple of minutes.
They actually took over the lead now in the turnovers.
2.2 seconds left. They inbound to Presley. She launches it from half court and does get the backboard, but too strong. So Jackson County with a 7-point lead at the end of the first quarter. It's Lady Generals 12 and Lady Panthers 5. Second quarter straight ahead here on PRTC TV.
Yes, we're all quite over staying home right now. But we can make it better by streaming the great shows and movies we've been wanting to see. PRTC can help with fast, reliable internet speeds up to 1 gig, enhanced by reliable Wi-Fi. Stream all you want, no matter how many gadgets are going at once. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade today.
So, what are we doing here?
Well, just a trim. Maybe kind of a layered look.
Will you read the sign?
How about some real choice? Like the choices you get with IPTV, new from PRTC. Enjoy free HD and new features like on-screen caller ID. Plus, record 4 programs at once with our HD DVR. PRTC. It's all about you.
Jackson County Lady Generals behind 6 points apiece from Kenna Ward and Abby Gilbert have a 12-5 lead as we start the second quarter. PRTC TV from Jackson County High School. It's the Lady Generals and Lady Panthers of Knox Central. Knox Central only with one field goal in that first quarter. It was a 3 by Presley Parton with about a minute left.
Yeah, they are ice cold, 1 of 14.
Emily Rose and a pass way too high over the head of Natalie Carl. So Jackson County fighting the turnover bug over the last 2 or 3 minutes.
8 turnovers. Knox Central with only 5 now. They've settled down on their turnovers.
Mills across the timeline, down low. Can't get a shot off, back out to Mills. And she throws it away, but Natalie Carl trying to save it in, could not. It might have been off a Jackson County player anyway. Inbound to Parton in the right corner. Number 10, left elbow 3 is off the mark. Rebound, nice. Eden Lakes off the miss by Frederick. Eden went up high to pull it down. Natalie Carl in the left corner.
We're going to get Natalie back in the scoring like she was earlier in the year.
And
yes!
That's a good start. Natalie Carl nails her first 3 of the game. It's 1 of 4 for her from there so far. 15-5, Knox Central throws it away.
They just look totally lost on offense tonight.
We were talking about it. Some teams provide really difficult matchups. We covered Berea and Owsley County in the All-A state quarterfinal, and Berea's size just really frustrated Owsley County all night long, and sometimes teams just match up better.
Yeah,
Tonight,
true.
so far, our size has been huge for the Lady Generals. Bad pass. Gallagher gets a hand on it, but can't corral it. It'll stay with the Lady Generals. Those forced passes are tough to watch because you,
especially if they're double teamed or something, we have the tendency to do that as well. Lady Generals
throw it where you shouldn't throw it. Eden Lakes, top of the key. Gilbert, now Eden fakes the 3 and traveled. So Jackson County approaching double digits in turnovers here in the first half. Still got a 10-point lead because Knox Central having a difficult shooting first half thus far.
Yeah, 1 of 15. That's torturous.
Frederick almost walked with it. Down low, Fisher, jumper is too strong. Rebound to Natalie Carl.
They look like they're rushing their shots, Knox Central.
Mm-hmm.
The size is kind of hurting them down low,
Having 6'4" and 6'2" back there in the paint, it don't hurt none. Down low, good catch by Ward up and can't get it to fall though, and nice, number 21, Parton, I thought she had the rebound, but it kept trying to jump away from her, so Jackson County will retain possession.
We got a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout called by Coach Tyree. We'll keep it right here for this one. 5:57 left here in the first half. 15-5 Jackson County. Low-scoring game really for both teams and definitely for the Knox Central Lady Panthers. If you're wondering about freshman Kylie Shannon, she is out with strep throat. So we wish her a quick recovery. Jackson County after tonight will have a rough week coming up next week as they have 3 road games against 3 good teams. North Laurel on Monday, and then Rockcastle County on Tuesday, and Owsley County on Thursday.
Yeah, that's 3 really good ones.
Knox Central after tonight will travel to Harlan County tomorrow for a 3:30 game, and then they will go to North Laurel on the 11th for their final regular season home game. Inbound to Ward. Natalie Carl's got an open 3. That one's off the mark. Rebound to Parton of Knox Central.
Jackson County 1 of 5 on 3-pointers. Almost a steal there. Oh, she walked.
No call. Shot is up and in by
Gallagher.
Gallagher gets her first field goal. Now 15-7 Jackson County. Eden Lakes to Emily Rose. Now back to Eden in the corner. Natalie Carl's got another look at a 3. This one's an air ball. Rebound, though, to Emily Rose. To Natalie Carl. Up and in. Good recognition there by Emily Rose. Natalie Carl with all 5 of her points here in the second frame.
Good by Carl, noticing to go to her to get the ball.
Right to the basket.
Yes.
Lyford looked like she might have double dribbled. Crowd reacted. Down low, good feed. Blocked from Gilbert from behind.
It's her third block on the night.
Lyford down low for Gallagher. Knocked away. Good recovery by Fisher.
It was. It just looked really out of sync, Knox Central.
Gallagher on the baseline. Shot is up and no good. And the rebound again to Abby Gilbert. Eden Lakes into front court. Over to Carl. Carl, bad pass.
That goes right to her.
Flex right back to her, and she puts it in.
How about that?
Right place, right time. Natalie Carl's having herself a whale of a fourth quarter, or second quarter rather. She's got all 7 of her points, and Jackson County's biggest lead now at 12.
Almost a steal there by Gilbert.
Gilbert a half a second too late on that one, but Lyford regains control, then they throw it away. Natalie Carl.
Knox Central's making some really bad passes tonight.
Carl, double team.
Oh, come on.
Throws it away. Turnover, and picked up by Lyford.
That was their 10th turnover on the night.
Timberley.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
That's what I say. Knox Central has 9 turnovers.
Frederick over to Gallagher. Down low, shot is blocked as Parton tried to shoot over top of Kennedy Ward.
Her third block on the night.
We may set a block record tonight. Natalie Carl throws it away. Number 11, Fisher, nicely anticipated that pass was coming in. Parton on the drive. Here's a 3. That one's too strong and hits the top of the backboard. It'll go back to Jackson County. So not much going right for Coach Jamie Sadler's crew tonight. Number 33, number 5, and number 1 checking in. That's Frost, Fain, and Mills.
Sometimes that works, bringing in some fresh players, because they are ice cold 2 of 19 from the field.
Knox Central showing press for the first time tonight. Eden Lakes picks up her dribble and throws it away. Stolen by Mills. Down low, shot is up and in by number 2. That's Zoe Lyford's first points. 19-9. Emily Rose cross-court pass to Natalie Carl, and Carl going to be fouled on the floor.
Body contact.
Presley Parton picks up the personal, her first, team's third. And Natalie Carl going to get a breather, and Jenna Creech going to check back in. They lob it in for Ward. Good catch. Off the glass and good.
Hands.
Kennedy Ward has got 8. She now leads the Lady Generals in scoring and back out to a 12-point lead at 21-9. Mills almost lost the basketball. Parton in the paint. Puts the shot up and good.
That's a nice little move.
Parton, nice adjustment on her shot. She's got 6 to lead Knox Central. Creech ahead to Rose, and he's got Kennedy Ward wide open down low.
Catch.
She puts it up and in.
Good catch. Wow.
Great hands by Kennedy Ward. She's got 10. She's got a very soft touch.
Yes, she does.
For her size. Down low, Parton can't get the shot off. Here's a 3 by number 2. It's off the mark, and somehow or another, they got the rebound over top of Jenna Creech. Number 1 did nicely. Shot off the glass is good by Jalen Fain. Lady Generals beat the pressure and almost an over and back.
Hard hit.
And the 2 players collided at midcourt going for the basketball. Looked like that Fain might have got the worst of it, but not a good pass as Eden Lakes coming in from backcourt, and Lady Generals turn it over yet again. Emily Rose checks out, and Natalie Carl going to return. Knox Central with a chance to cut the lead down to single digits here on this possession. They trail by 10. Parton down low, good feed.
It was, good pass.
Nice catch down there, too.
33.
33, that's Isabella Frost with her first points. Natalie Carl, seeing the pressure of Knox Central, gets it across the timeline, and we're going to have a foul called on Knox Central's number 1, Jalen Fain. That's her second, team's 4th.
Yep. A little touchy foul, but we'll take it.
Number 11, Fisher checking in for Frost. Eden Lakes, cross court to Jenna Creech. Down low to Kennedy Ward. Up, can't get the easy one to fall, though. Rebound to Fain. And here comes Mills the other way for the Lady Panthers. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. Lady Generals' 12-point lead's been trimmed down to 8. Parton can't get the shot off. Penetration, shot is blocked by Kennedy Ward as Fain tried to shoot over top of her.
It's her 4th block.
Abby Gilbert to Kennedy Ward. Ward waits on her teammates. Backdoor cut by Natalie Carl. Can't get it to fall, though, and then she's going to be over the back. Natalie's 2nd and the team's 3rd. So a couple of easy baskets there by the Lady Generals on 2 straight possessions, and Knox Central can hold for the final shot and try to trim this lead down to 5 or 6 as we head into halftime.
And Knox Central's not played well, and they're only down 8.
Had a really cold shooting first quarter. They've improved it some here in the second quarter. Only had 1 field goal in the first quarter. They've had 5 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, 6 of 25 from the field.
Here's a long 3. That one's good by number 2, Zoe Lyford. So here come the Lady Panthers. Only a 5-point lead, 23-18, 12 seconds left in the quarter. Emily Rose. Down to 4 seconds. Kennedy Ward. Bad pass, and that's going to do it. So Jackson County commits another turnover and has a very sloppy end to the second quarter. At the half, though, Jackson County still with a 5-point lead, 23-18 over the Knox Central Lady Panthers. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and give you first half stats and more. Stay tuned. 13th Region basketball continues next from Jackson County High School on PRTC TV.
TV Everywhere is a great way to get even more value from the networks in your cable package. It's the TV you want, when and where you want it. In the next few moments, we'll show you just how easy it is to enjoy this incredible mobile viewing experience on your computer, tablet, smartphone, or other internet-connected devices. To get started, you'll just need your account number and name as it appears on your PRTC monthly bill, any valid email address, and your choice of a password. Got it? Okay, you're ready to sign up and watch TV everywhere. Just click the TV Everywhere link at prtcnet.org or go directly to the website, watchTVEverywhere.com. Choose People's Rural Telephone Cooperative from the pull-down list of providers. Then click Register from the menu and input your customer information to sign up. Once you've registered and verified your new account by responding to an email the site will send, return to watchTVEverywhere.com and log in using your valid email address and the password you created. You'll now see all the networks available based on your cable TV package. Just click a logo to explore what the network has to offer. The first time you access a network, you may need to re-enter your Watch TV Everywhere email and password. And just that easy, you're watching TV Everywhere. Some networks also offer free apps you can download to your phone or tablet to make the viewing experience even more convenient. Or you can access live video, clips, or full episodes by surfing to the network's website. No matter how you access them, you'll find lots of great shows, clips, and movies you can watch when you want on your favorite devices. Watch TV everywhere. It's all included with your PRTC TV service. And just one more way PRTC delivers cutting-edge entertainment with the choice, convenience, and control you deserve. To learn more, visit prtcnet.org.
Well, not what you would call an especially entertaining first half to watch, as both teams seemed to struggle offensively at different times, and both teams battled turnovers in that first half. But some good sparks by both teams. Knox Central made a run there in the second quarter to close us down to a 5-point lead at the half. It's Jackson County Lady Generals 23 and the Knox Central Lady Panthers 18 here on PRTC TV at Jackson County High School. Lady Generals outscored them 12-5 in that first quarter. Knox Central outscored Jackson County 13-11 in the second quarter. to bring us to our halftime score. Let's get a rundown on our first half stats, both team and individual. Here's Sonny.
All right, first for Knox Central, we got Frost with 2 points. Thane had 2 points, 3 for Gallagher. Lafford had 5 points, and Presley Parton led him in scoring with 6 points, also led him with 4 rebounds. Jackson County, we got 7 points for Natalie Carl. Abby Gilbert played a great first half, 6 points, 6 rebounds, had 3 blocks, also had 3 assists as well.
Good first half.
Yes, and Kenna Ward led us in scoring with 10 points, also had 3 blocks. Rebounds, Jackson County 16, Knox Central 11. Free throws, Jackson County 0 of 2, Knox Central 2 of 4. 3-point shooting, Jackson County 1 of 6, Knox Central 2 of 9. Turnovers, Jackson County 14 in the first half, Knox Central with 10. And Knox Central, I was talking about their cold shooting. It was 1 of 14 in the first quarter, but did rebound in the second quarter. It was 6 of 12. They were still 7 of 26 from the field and only found themselves down by 5. So
that's probably encouraging for Coach Jamie Souders going into the locker room with double-digit turnovers and shooting. I think that's about 27% or something from the floor. So that's got to be encouraging, only down 5. And Jackson County, again, something that's really been bad this year and even worse here lately is the turnover situation, the bad passes and different things.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know that Jackson County can expect to win this basketball game if we have 14 more turnovers in the second half.
Yeah, and I only seen, I only seen 1 bounce pass all night, too. I mean, you just don't see that no more.
I was talking with a gentleman the other day, and we were talking about how fundamentals have left the game of basketball, and it's not
awful.
Well, it's not just passing, not just
everything.
The lack of bounce passing, which a bounce pass is much harder to intercept because of just it's hitting the floor and it's at a different angle, and you can't just catch it at your waist level. But you also you don't see the screens anymore. People aren't setting high screens, low screens. And free throw shooting has not been as much of a focus as it used to be. The game has become more flashy and more three-point shooting and more highlight reel type stuff, maybe driven down from the NBA
that's
down
what
to.
I was going to say. NBA's horrible. I mean, shoot threes and that's it.
Yeah, and I would love to see the high school game, especially high school and middle school and grade school games, that those three get back to more fundamentals and basics, learning how to play the game correctly.
Boxing out. I mean, you just don't see that no more.
Yeah, a lot of the fundamentals have left the game, and that's one of the reasons you see so many turnovers is because they're trying to do too much at a time when they just need to settle down and make smart decisions. So at the half, it is Jackson County and Knox Central. Jackson County 23 and Knox Central 18. We've got a little less than 5 minutes before the start of the third quarter. We'll take a break and come back and get the second half underway. Stay tuned for more 13th Region basketball. It is straight ahead here on PRTC TV.
A bundle from PRTC is your local choice for internet, TV, and phone at a better value. Our internet's faster than ever, with consistent, affordable speeds, no matter how many devices are online. State-of-the-art TV connections deliver more HD choices, convenient DVR options, and now TV everywhere. And unlimited local calling with new long-distance plans, backed by exceptional 24-hour customer service. Make the local choice for a better value. Call or visit PRTC online today.
Fiber-powered internet from PRTC is fast, crazy fast. Experience crazy fast internet speeds from PRTC with reliable downloads up to 1 gig. Now you can surf, stream, game, chill with speed to spare. And with our new GigaSpire Blast, you'll enjoy the ultimate Wi-Fi experience everywhere in your home. Accelerate your internet. Contact PRTC to sign up or upgrade your internet today.
How'd I do?
You'll get better.
Tim can't wait to be a real driver. But for now, he's king of the online track. Thanks to PRTC Broadband, our 100% fiber network speeds up to 1 gig, give him the edge against players anywhere, even the other end of the couch.
Whoa. You'll get better.
Visit prtcnet.org to learn more.
If doctors, nurses, and grocery store clerks can wear a mask for 10 or 12-hour shifts, you can wear a mask for an hour or less when you go to the store. Do your part. Mask up, America.
There's so many great things about life in gig country, and PRTC is proud to be one more. A local internet provider with all the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power multiple Wi-Fi devices all over your home, we've got the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, give us a call, or visit us online to learn more. PRTC, your local internet connection.
The coverage you need when you need it most. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to PRTC TV and our coverage of 13th Region basketball. It is almost the time for the start of the third quarter of this one between the visiting Knox Central Lady Panthers and the Jackson County Lady Generals. Jackson County got to get a handle on their turnovers, as does Knox Central, both teams with double-digit turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, definitely got to control that. We've had bad trouble with that here last little bit.
No foul trouble for either team, really. Natalie Carl, the only player with 2 for Jackson County. Matter of fact, only 3 team fouls called on Jackson County in the entire first half. Knox Central, much the same story, only 4 team fouls, and the only player with more than 1 is Jalen Fain, who has 2. Start of the next week will be the final week of the regular season for these teams. District tournament will be the week after that.
Another season about over again.
Jackson County will get Clay County, and Knox Central will get Barberville in the 51st district. Knox Central with the ball to open up the third quarter. Lady General sticking with the 2-3 zone. Down to Gallagher. Can't get the shot off. Back out top. Jumper is no good. Long rebound kicked out and ran down by Eden Lakes. Lakes into front court. Dribbling over toward Emily Rose. Gets it to her. Emily looking down low for Ward. No seam.
Staying on double teaming on Ward down there down low, I noticed.
I mean, somebody's open.
Yeah. And there's Emily was wide open on the block. They missed her.
Natalie Carl, left corner 3 is too strong. Rebound is into the hands of Knox Central. I believe that's Parton. Penetration.
Good drive.
Mills can't get it to fall off the glass. Too strong. And Abby Gilbert with another rebound.
Her 7th on the night.
Emily Rose throws it away. Parton saves it in nicely, and now it's loose on the floor, and they beat us to the 50-50 ball. Good hustle by Central to force that turnover. Gallagher on the right baseline, cut off. Gets it to Fisher, now Lyford, now Mills.
And General's still in the 2-3.
It's worked so far.
Yep.
Fisher drives, loses it, but Gallagher right there to pick it up. Back out top, Mills, free throw line jumper is short. Rebound, Gallagher back up, no good. We're going to have a foul on Jackson County, I believe on Carl. Nope, they're going to give it to Ward. Yep. Be the second one on Kennedy, and the team's first, and Gallagher to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 from there tonight, has 3 points. She averages 15. Biggest scoring mystery for Knox Central thus far is Kaylin Mills, the junior, who's averaging 15 and has not scored. Gallagher
got them both.
now 3 of 4 from the line with 5 points, and the lead down to 3, closest they've been in quite some time, 23-20.
Can't back up on that.
Gilbert almost throws it away, but Carl runs it down. I think she was trying to get it to Eden Lakes, but Carl heads up play. And Eden Lakes throws it away. Another turnover for Jackson County.
Got to control the turnovers.
Mills, a 3 is an air ball and going to go out of bounds untouched back to Jackson County. Good heads up.
It was.
No touch by Abby Gilbert. Full court pressure, 2-2-1 by Knox Central. Natalie Carl brings it up on her own. Gets it to Gilbert. She waits for Lakes.
Kind of a laid-back press tonight by Knox Central.
Emily Rose on
drive.
the baseline, puts it up, and it's an air ball. Might have been partially blocked, and Gallagher comes out of there with it for Knox Central. Ahead to Lyford.
Good give and go.
Back to Gallagher. Her shot is blocked, and they're going to get a foul on Kennedy Ward. Didn't keep her hand straight up, and that's going to be number 3. So Coach Tyree may have to make a move. And actually, no, they got it on Abby Gilbert. We'll take that.
Yes, we will.
Abby Gilbert's first. Could have went on either one of them.
Good. Well, the big girl can shoot free throws.
4 of 5 for Gallagher.
5 of 7 as a team.
Lyford coming out and Fane checking back in. So Knox Central with the first 3 points here in the third quarter. Jackson County held without a point here in the first nearly 3 minutes. 23-22. Eden Lakes' pass is tipped, and Natalie Carl able to get her hands on it, and we're going to have a foul, I believe, on number 21, Parton. Second one on Presley, team's first. Jackson County again fighting the turnovers here in the third quarter. Down to Gilbert, not a great pass. A hook shot by Gilbert is no good.
Rebound.
Gets her own rebound and puts it back in.
Job by Gilbert.
So she's got 8 points and probably close to that many in rebounds.
7.
Got her own rebound there and followed it. Fisher, floater is too strong. Rebound to Kennedy Ward. Kennedy Ward double teamed. Now we're going to have a foul on Knox Central. Good job by Kennedy Ward protecting the basketball. It's going to go against Fane, and she's picked up her third, so she joins Kennedy Ward as the only players with 3. And Fane going to check out, and number 10, Frederick, going to check back in for Coach Jamie Souders. 25-22. Carl throws it ahead to Rose, and a bad pass, and Knox Central not able to save it in, though, as number 11, Fisher, did a tiptoe dance on the end line. But
to the tulips.
So Jackson County avoids the turnover there on another bad pass. Inbound to Kennedy Ward, but it's tipped away from her, but Eden Lakes does get it. Rose with it, right corner. Looking for help.
Yeah, Rose shouldn't have stopped. Take it on in.
Lakes to Carl. Abby Gilbert going to try a 3. That was too strong. Rebound. Kennedy Ward back up and in. Kennedy Ward's got 12. And back out to a 5-point lead for Jackson County as they've rattled off the 2 buckets in a row. Down low. Quick turnaround by Presley Parton is good.
Yeah.
Get that quick shot going.
Yes,
Defender, even if she's 6'4", can't get to you. Natalie Carl penetrates.
Wow. Yes.
Great looking shot by Natalie Carl. Highlight reel stuff from number 4. She's got 9.
Almost got the steal there by Carl.
Mills drives. Shot is up. No good. Rebound off the hands. Oh, looked like it went off Gallagher's hands from our vantage point. Knox Central, though, they get the call and they'll get it back. Number 11, Fisher checks out. Number 33, Frost checks back in. And wasn't looking for the pass, and Parton loses it. Carl with the steal over to Eden Lakes off the glass. No good, though, and the rebound to Mills. So Jackson County had a 2-on-1 and can't convert. Mills throws it to Gallagher. Gallagher from 15. It's no good. Rebound to Abby Gilbert.
Her 8th rebound on the night.
29-24. Gilbert at the free throw line. Eden Lakes, cross-court pass to Carl. Now Ward, down to Gilbert, up and in.
Good passing. Good movement without the ball.
Gilbert's got 10. 31-24, 7-point lead. Jackson County's outscored them 8-6 here in the third so far. Under 3 to go in the third. Frost, now Mills. Mills, long two-pointer is good. First points of the night for Kalen Mills. Just inside the three-point line. Actually, PA announcer said it was 3, but it was a two-pointer.
Yeah, that was a two-pointer.
Natalie Carl wants 3, and that was
good.
Carl
getting hot.
Natalie Carl's got 12 to join Kennedy Ward for the team lead. 3 players in double figures, and that's the only 3 players that have scored. 34-26, out to an 8-point lead. Mills trying to look for a seam. Gets it to Frederick. And we got a foul on Emily Rose on a reach-in. It'll be only the first on Emily and the team's third. Jenna Creech going to check in for Kennedy Ward, and also number 11, Fisher, checking in for Parton. Going to give her a breather before the start of the fourth quarter.
Got to get it in.
They finally do, out to Frederick. Mills to Fisher. Down low to Gallagher, knocked away. And traveling called as number 33, Frost, was trying to tear the ball away, but took a step with the ball in her hand. That's a walk.
Their 13th turnover on the night.
Inbound to Gilbert. Gilbert throws it between 2 players. They got to realize that 10-second clock is running. And Carl gets it ahead to Creech. Creech holds her pivot foot nicely.
Good job.
Eden Lakes over to Rose. Down low, what a catch by Gilbert, and she's fouled. Man, she was in traffic there and went and got that basketball aggressively. That could have been another turnover. Fouls on Fisher, her first, team's third.
Yeah, 8th grader playing well tonight.
And Eden Lakes threw it off the side of the head of Emily Rose. Ouch. Got to make sure that your intended recipient of the pass is looking, or you can injure somebody. 1:38 left in the third quarter. 8-point lead for Jackson County, 34-26. Glad Emily wasn't hurt.
Yeah, me too.
Fisher knocked away by Carl, and it's going to go out of bounds. That's going to go back to Jackson County. So number 11, Fisher, trying to regain possession after Natalie Carl knocked it away, and Natalie Carl went to the ground with her, and it went off Fisher's hands. So Natalie Carl with great defense getting the ball back for Jackson County. Almost loses it. Now we're going to have a foul called on Knox Central.
I didn't see nothing, but we'll take it.
Foul is on Parton, and she's picked up her third, so she joins Fain with 3 apiece. Natalie Carl dribbling left, had the 3, and then throws it away. Steal by Parton. Eden Lakes defending her, had got to let her go. Parton's got 10. First player in double figures for Knox Central. Natalie Carl has it knocked away, almost steps back.
Close.
Down low, finds Gilbert, up and in. Nice soft touch there by Abby Gilbert. She's got 12. We have 3 players with 12 apiece.
And they got all their points.
36-28. Open 3 from Mills is too strong and bounces up and over top of the backboard, back to Jackson County.
She's done that 2 times.
Lyford going to check in for Coach Souders, replacing Parton. Keep her from getting her 4th foul. Kennedy Ward going to check in as Jackson County may hold for the final shot of the third quarter. Natalie Carl coming out. Lakes inbounds to Gilbert, now back to Lakes. Lob pass ahead to Creech. Long pass ahead to Ward. Backdoor cut,
passing.
Emily Rose, and her shot is blocked nicely down there by Mills. Jackson County retains possession, though. 18 seconds left. Eden Lake's going to hold for the final shot with Jackson County up by 8. Now down to 8 seconds. 4 seconds.
Shoot it.
Down low, bad pass, stolen. And Knox Central can't get a shot off, so certainly not the play we were looking for there to get the final shot of the third. But nonetheless, Jackson County up by 8 at the end of 3. Jackson County 36, Knox Central 28 here on PRTC TV.
At some point, you make a choice about who you are. Something big.
They're at home. I'm at home.
Are we all having a good time?
Something bold.
There's a revolution going on inside of you.
Your new binge is here.
It feels really right.
Get HBO Max today and see what you've been missing. Already an HBO subscriber? Access is included at no additional charge. Using your current login to start streaming.
Jackson County with 8 minutes left to protect an 8-point lead. 36-28, Lady Generals over the Lady Panthers of Knox Central here on PRTC TV. Jackson County outscored them 13-10 in the third quarter with 6 from Abby Gilbert and 5 from Natalie Carl, 2 from Kennedy Ward. Parton with 4 for Knox Central, as well as Gallagher, 4 straight free throws she made, and 2 from Kaylin Mills.
The Lady Generals handling the press a little better tonight than they had been.
But still a lot
of turnovers.
We had 20 at
20 exactly.
Yeah,
Knox Central with 14 on the night.
Most nights that will not beat anybody. 20 turnovers.
Yeah. Knox Central's cold shootings kind of helped the Lady Generals tonight. They're 10 of 37.
And we've done better than they have on the rebounding end.
Oh, yes. Big time.
Jackson County will get the ball to open up the fourth quarter. Eden Lakes penetrates, goes down low, puts it up, no good, but draws the foul. That's what I want to see her do more of, because most of the time she is the fastest player on the floor.
Yeah, not seen that much out of her this year. She definitely needs, like you said, she needs to do that more.
Foul was on Mills, her first, team's 5th. Right, take that back. It's on Frederick, her first. So Eden Lakes looking for her first points of the night. Hasn't shot a whole lot of free throws this year, but she's usually a pretty good shot from the charity line. That free throw is no good, though.
It's just their third free throw tonight.
Eden is 14 of 20 on the year for 70%. See if she can redeem herself here. Second one is no good, too strong. Abby Gilbert got her hand on the rebound, but couldn't get it to fall. And Knox Central heading the other way. Mills. Parton with it out top. Mills. Tough jumper. No good. They get their own rebound, though. Now Lyford. Emily Rose almost with a steal. Mills in the lane. There's going to be a foul.
On Creech, I believe. Yes.
Gave it to Jenna Creech, her first, team's 4th, and 2 free throws coming up for Kaylin Mills.
Instead of hurry, code down only 2 points.
71% shooter from the free throw line and can't get that one to fall. They had made 5 in a row before that miss. 36-28, Jackson County still with an 8-point lead. Neither team has scored here in the early going of the fourth quarter. That just changed as Mills gets 1 of 2. Inbound to Eden Lakes. Not really pressing.
No,
just
like man-to-man full court.
Picking up man-to-man. Eden drives and kicks it to Rose. Rose hands back off to Lakes. Down low, good pass. Kennedy Ward, though, has it
away.
Picked from behind nicely by Presley Parton. Turnover, Jackson County. Open 3 from the elbow is off the mark. Long kick-out rebound, though, to Lyford. Back up, no good, and it's going to go back to Jackson County as it hit the underside of the backboard.
Central 2 of 12 now on 3-point shots.
Jackson County's made 2 threes, both by Natalie Carl, but we haven't shot a tremendous amount, have we?
2 of 9.
2 of 9.
Yeah. Natalie shot 8 of them, I believe, and Gilbert shot 1.
Inbound to Gilbert. Gilbert came up as a guard. She can dribble the basketball.
Yes, she can.
Ahead to Emily Rose. Emily
good move.
Has it stripped on the way up. Going to be a foul on Frederick. Her second, team 6th, and Emily Rose going to the free throw line. Emily, lone senior on the squad, is 17 of 25 from the free throw line, 68%. Jackson County has missed their only 2 here in the quarter, now 3 in a row.
And they are 0 of 5 on the night.
Jeez. Numbers can come back and haunt you.
Shooting better on three-point shooting than her free throws.
Second one by
Wow.
Emily, no good as well, but the rebound is saved in by Jenna Creech. Jenna looking for help. Somehow gets it to Eden Lakes, and Knox Central really collapsing on defense. Jackson County lucky to hang on to the basketball there. Eden Lakes loses her footing. Now we're going to have a foul called on Fain, and she's picked up her 4th. And that'll be the 7th team foul on Knox Central, so we should be going to a 1-and-1 for Eden Lakes. Maybe we can finally get a free throw to fall.
Hopefully.
We got a 30-second timeout called by Coach Tyree of Jackson County. 6:25 left here in the 4th quarter. Jackson County 36, Knox Central 29. We're going to take a break and come straight back. Stay tuned to PRTC TV.
There are lots of small reasons to have home phone service, and one very big one. 911 emergency location. Only a call from your home phone instantly transmits your address to emergency personnel. Cell phones can't.
911, what's your emergency?
If trouble comes to your home, seconds count. PRTC Home Phone helps first responders do their job. It's a small price to pay for what you can save.
We've played almost 2 minutes here in this 4th quarter, and we only had 1 point scored by the 2 teams combined, and that was 1 of 2 from Kaylin Mills. Jackson County 0 of 4 from the free throw line here in the 4th quarter. Eden Lakes with a 1-and-1 here. 13th region basketball on PRTC TV. Front end is routing in. Caught every part of the rim, but did fall through, so.
Our first free throw of the night.
1 of 6, that would be just over 16%. 37-29. Lake's trying to get a second one to go here, and she does.
Yes.
That looked more like her shot.
Yes. Actually, it's 2 of 8 right now. Is that correct?
2 of 8, you're
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yep, 25%. Jackson County 2-3 zone. They lead by 9, 38-29. Parton thought about the 3, couldn't get it away, though. Passes to Frederick. Now over to Fain. Down low for Mills. Turnaround is up too short.
Mills can't get nothing to go tonight.
Well, I really believe that Kennedy Ward really made her rush that shot down low.
Kennedy Ward's 6th rebound on the night.
Eden Lakes doesn't take the screen. Now she does. Nobody moving toward the ball, and then Eden throws it to nobody. I think she thought that Abby was going to cut back door, but did not, so.
It's their 22nd turnover of the night.
Wow.
And we're winning.
Number 10 checks out Frederick, and Fisher checks back in. Played 2.5 minutes. Nobody has field goals yet. A block by Kennedy Ward. It's about her 4th.
4th block of the night.
Eden Lakes bringing it up 1-on-1. Screen from Rose. Try to give and go and then throw it away. Another turnover. Here comes Parton. Puts it up. Can't get it to fall, and Creech's going to make her earn it from the free throw line. Second on Jenna, team's 5th.
No, I'm sorry, that's her 5th block on the night for Kenna Ward.
So Parton going to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 from there tonight, has 10 points. Only player in double figures for the Lady Panthers. First one is rattling in.
8 of 11 from the free throw line.
Eden Lake's going to check out, and Natalie Carl checking back in. Carl been on the bench for some time.
Got them both.
So Parton's got 12, 3 of 4 from the line. Lead down to 7, 38-31. Natalie Carl gets it over to Creech at the top of the key. Knox Central playing some sticky D. They throw it away. And a foul on Creech, and it might not have been a bad foul because it looked like they were going to have a easy break.
Layup,
and Fain goes to the floor kind of hard, but she is up and appears to be okay. 6th team foul on Jackson County, but we haven't got a quality shot on the offensive end in probably at least 2.5 minutes, just turning the ball over.
Got to control the turnovers.
Fortunate.
24 on the night.
Fortunate so far that we caught Knox Central on a cold shooting night. 3-pointer no good by Knox Central's Parton.
Yep.
Ward with another rebound. Gets it to Carl in the corner to Rose. Rose picks up her dribble. And going to get a 5-second call, and she does get a 5-second call, and I think she would have got a charge anyway as slinging those arms. So Jackson County already matched their turnover high, I believe, maybe of the year against South Laurel.
Yeah, it was 25.
25.
Yeah.
We have played 3.5 minutes with neither team having a field goal. Trying to change that. There's a three by Kaylin Mills. She's got 6. Now it is only a 4-point lead, 2-possession game. Jackson County can't get any offense going at all. Carl throws it away. There's turnover number 26. Fain coming for Knox Central. Mills open for another 3. This one's going to be good.
Got it.
Back-to-back threes by Kaylin Mills. It's a 1-point game, 38-37. Natalie Carl picks up her dribble. Nobody's coming to the basketball. Gets it to Kennedy Ward. To Jenna Creech. Creech, pass to Emily Rose. Up and in.
Boy, how big was that?
It was very, very close to an over and back call, too, on Jackson County. But they do get a big bucket there to make it a 3-point lead. Got to watch Parton and Mills for 3. There's 3
in a row.
Presley Parton, and we're tied at 40. Interesting that
get in her face.
Coach Tyree's letting them play through this without trying to stop the momentum. I'm sure she's got a strategy that means that. Carl lost the basketball on the way up, and Knox Central looking for the lead. Parton
pick her up.
Shot is blocked right into the hands though of a teammate and misses the chip shot. Rebound to Abby Gilbert. Abby has it knocked away, and now we're going to have a foul on Gallagher. She's picked up her second, team's 8th, and will walk all the way down to the other end for a 1-and-1.
Caught a break right there.
Knox Central missed a chip shot that would have given them their first lead, I believe, of the game. 2:49 left in the 4th quarter. We are tied at 40. The Panthers have come back and tied it. We've got a full timeout by Jackson County. 2:49 left, all tied up at 40. Knox Central and Jackson County. We continue next on PRTC TV.
This is TV. This is TV Set Free. TV everywhere from PRTC TV sets you free to watch what you want, where you want. Catch your favorite networks, including live TV, ready to watch on any web-connected device for no extra charge. That's TV Set Free. Enjoy the extra value of PRTC TV everywhere. Visit prtcnet.org and sign up today.
Behind 3 3-pointers, 2 by Kaylin Mills and 1 by Presley Parton. Knox Central has outscored Jackson County 12-4 here in this 4th quarter to pull even at 40 all. Jackson County and Knox Central here on PRTC TV. Abby Gilbert got the rebound. Knox Central missed a little chip shot down low. I believe it was Fisher. And Gilbert going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Gilbert has not been to the line tonight. She does have 12 points.
9 rebounds, almost a double-double. Lead us in assists with 3.
8th grader stepping to the line in a pressure-packed situation and can't get it to fall. But Gallagher can't control the rebound, so it's going to go back to Jackson County.
How about that? We are 2 of 9 from the free throw line. Matches our 3-point percentage, 2 of 9.
Shoot 3-pointers and free throws that way and commit 25 turnovers and still in the game. That's pretty impressive. Creech going to try a 3. She got it.
Boy.
Big bucket by Jenna Creech.
Let's remember that shot.
Lady Generals just got to guard the 3 because Presley and Mills are heating up. Mills with it now, over to Fisher. Now Presley. 2:22 left in the game. Jackson County by 3, 43-40. Gallagher, 15-footer is in the air. It's an air ball, and Creech with the rebound. Creech gets it to Eden Lakes. Eden across the timeline to Kennedy Ward. Bad pass and sails out of bounds.
So 28th turnover.
Unbelievable.
And winning.
Number 2, Lyford, going to check in, the three-point shooter as Fisher checks out.
Good thing Knox Central was cold shooting early on.
Game still far from over.
That's right.
Jackson County up by 3, under 2 to go. Isabella make that Jalen Fain with the ball now. Over to Mills. Mills.
I think they're kind of just looking for the three-point shot.
Lyford on the baseline. Floater is up and no good. Another rebound for Jenna Creech.
Well, Creech has had a big bucket and 2 big rebounds here in the last few minutes.
Natalie Carl. Over to Kennedy Ward. Ward over to Creech. Gilbert posting up. Didn't get it to her. Almost lost the basketball, but gets it back. Kennedy Ward over to Eden Lakes in the corner to Natalie Carl.
Oh, somebody should have broke. There you go.
Down low, Eden Lakes can't get it to fall, but does draw the foul and will get a couple of free throws out of it and can make it a 2-possession game with just 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Good job, Eden Lakes, noticing that big open down there around the block.
Jalen Fain has fouled out of the game with 2 points. And number 10 going to check in for her, Timberly Frederick. So Eden 2 of 4 from the line. Missed her first 2, but made her last 2. And needs 1 of 2 here to make it a 2-possession basketball game late in the fourth. That one's good.
Good. Big free throw.
So Jackson County struggling from the free throw line, but Eden Lakes has our only 3 made free throws. 44-40. Second one is right through there as well. She's found her stroke. 45-40. 5-point lead. Jackson County still got a guard against that three-pointer. Mills trying to get a screen to get loose. Can't. Gives it over to Frederick. Now to Lyford.
He was close to palming the ball there, Lyford.
Dribble high. Turnaround is up and good off the glass and the foul. So that's just like the old-fashioned three-point play. Parton having a big fourth quarter. She's got 7 of her 17 in the fourth. Foul is on Jenna Creech. She's picked up her 4th, and Parton with a chance to make it a 2-point game with 43 seconds left.
Parton also leads them in rebound in that with 6.
Free throw no good, and the rebound ran down by Eden Lakes. Looked like she was pushed.
No call.
Yeah, like she's fouled there too, and they're finally going to call it. Mills picks up her 2nd, and the team's 9th. Team 10th, rather. So now we're in the double bonus, so that's big. So Eden, after missing her first 2, has made 4 big ones in a row here in the fourth quarter for all 4 of her points. And same situation as before, she can at least get 1 of the 2. She can make it a 2-possession game. That one is good.
Yeah.
So big free throws by the junior. Emily Rose going to check in for Natalie Carl. 46-42, Jackson County by 4, 37 ticks left. Eden's second one, too strong. Rebound though, Abby Gilbert back up and in.
Wow, yes.
So a 3-point trip by Jackson County makes it a 6-point lead, 48-42. Knox Central looking for the three-pointer. Lyford can't get it off. Gallagher, step back 3 is on the way. It's short. Rebound to Emily Rose. Gets it to Eden Lakes. Only 13 seconds left, and they have to foul her.
Yeah.
And it appears Jackson County is going to escape with a win in an ugly basketball game. Frederick's third.
Well, how big was the Jenna Creech three earlier?
Oh, yeah. When this putback by Gilbert just a moment ago was big, because it still would have been a 4-point game at that point.
Gives her a double-double on the night.
So Eden Lakes with a chance to slam the door here and can't get it to go.
5 of 14 on free throws.
Eden's made a living here in this fourth quarter. She has shot 9 free throws. A big hand to Emily Rose coming off the floor as the lone senior for Jackson County. Emotional time as she gives her coaches a hug. Eden can make it a 3-possession game right here if she can make this one. It does. 49-42. Jackson County again going to escape with the win. Parton misses the 3 and Eden with the rebound, and they won't foul her now. Final score, Jackson County 49 and Knox Central 42. We'll come back and give you final individual and team stats and also announce our PRTC TV player of the game and tell you about our upcoming broadcast, so don't go anywhere here on PRTC TV.
Your local TV company works hard to bring you popular shows at a fair price. Going to bat against media giants that control most of the things you watch. Media giants use their power to raise prices on popular channels. When local TV companies push back to protect you, media giants threaten to pull the plug on your favorite channels. Seriously, we're on your side, working to get you the shows you want at a reasonable price.
With PRTC's new expanded IPTV options, get more channels you love for less. Start with our basic TV tier, then add the expanded and digital tiers for maximum variety, or add specialty tiers to your basic package. Tiers like news and sports, or sports and more, the entertainment tier, kids and family, or our new Heartland tier. To learn more about your expanded IPTV options, call or visit PRTC online today.
As a U.S. veteran, imagine getting the care you need without driving all the way to Lexington. At the Virtual Living Room in McKee, you'll have access to VA doctors who can prescribe medications through an easy-to-use computer set up in a private, comfortable environment inside the Jackson County Public Library. Schedule an appointment through your VA doctor today. Gigabit broadband internet service for the Virtual Living Room is provided by PRTC.
Jackson County with the win over the Knox Central Lady Panthers, the final Jackson County 49 and Knox Central 42 here on PRTC TV. Jackson County with a win over a very good Knox Central team that just had a very cold night shooting, and Jackson County playing without their second leading scorer and rebounder Kylie Shannon with strep throat, so Coach Tyree's got to be pleased to get a win with Shannon out and with a tough team like Knox Central coming to Jackson County High School. Jackson County had the lead after one, 12-5. Knox Central outscored them 13-11 to make it 23-18 at the half. Jackson County outscored them 13-10 in the third quarter, and Knox Central outscored them narrowly 14-13 in that fourth quarter to bring us to a final score of Jackson County 49, Knox Central 42. Jackson County improves to 11-6 on the season, and Knox Central falls to 10-5 on the season. It's time for a rundown on our final individual and team stats, and here comes Sonny.
All right, first for Knox Central, we got Frost with 2 points. Thane had 2 points. 5 points for Lyford. Gallagher was 7 points. Mills had 9 points. She was 3 of 14 from the field, I believe I had her for. Cold shooting night. But Presley Parton led them in scoring and rebounding with 17 points and 6 rebounds. For Jackson County, Jenna Creech had a big 3 there to give us the lead there in the fourth quarter after Knox Central had tied it up. She had 3 points, 2 for Emily Rose. Eden Lake 6 points, 4 assists. We got 12 points for Natalie Carl. Kendra Ward had 12 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 blocks. But the 8th grader came to play tonight. She was 7 of 10 from the floor, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and also had 4 blocks. Rebounds, Jackson County 33, Knox Central 18. Free throw shooting, Jackson County 6 of 15, Knox Central 9 of 13. 3-point shooting, Jackson County 3 of 10, Knox Central was 5 of 18. Turnovers, Jackson County with 28 turnovers.
Wow.
And Knox Central with 16. But Knox Central did shoot 14 of 51 from the field. So they was ice cold.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where, you know, the old phrase, an ugly win is still a win.
That's right.
And Jackson County certainly got one tonight over Knox Central Lady Panther team that wasn't playing their typical game. Knox Central, we'd mentioned, is ranked higher than Jackson County in the 13th region. On the year, they were 5th, and Jackson County was 8th, so a good win for the Lady Generals here at home for their 11th win of the year. Time for our PRTC TV Player of the Game, and I know it's kind of between two players, but I got a feeling who it's going to go to.
Well, you know, Kendall Ward, another good game by her. Had 10 points in the first half, but she ended up with 12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 blocks. But you got to give it to the 8th grader, Abby Gilbert. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, also 4 blocks, and 7 of 10 from the floor. So Abby Gilbert is our PRTC TV Player of the Game.
Congratulations to Abby on a great night. We missed you, Kylie Shannon. Looking forward to you getting back in the lineup. Our next broadcast will be on this coming Monday. Jackson County boys will play Bergen on senior night for the boys here at Jackson County High School. And then we will also cover the boys on Tuesday against Corbin here at home. And then on Thursday, we'll travel over to Owsley County as the Jackson County girls will take on the top team in the 14th region.
Be a good game.
The Owsley County Lady Owls, that'll be on Thursday night, and that will be our final regular season broadcast. Our girls are actually in action before that, though. We won't be able to cover them, though, until next Thursday. They'll play North Laurel on Monday and then Rockcastle County on Tuesday as they close out what I believe is one of the probably maybe top 5 or possibly even top 3 toughest schedules in the 13th region this year, and hopefully we'll get them primed and ready for the district tournament. It is going to be on March 15th, the opening night at Clay County, and it'll be a doubleheader, Jackson County and Clay County boys and girls on that Monday night, which will be a week from this coming Monday. That's going to do it for us. Again, the final score, Jackson County 49, Knox Central 42. For TJ Isaacs, Justin Lakes, Mark Sulfridge, Sonny Gabbard.
Yes.
This is Brian Murray saying thank you so much for joining.